I'm in Pahrump and I'm charging my Tesla right now in the brand new Supercharger that opened here in Pahrump, Nevada. Now, if you're not familiar with Pahrump, it's a town about an hour away from Las Vegas. It was featured in the show Cops, and besides that, there's not too many exciting things that go on around here. Pahrump is your typical small town, middle of nowhere, middle of the desert, and you're not going to find a lot of Teslas out here at all. But the Supercharger itself is actually in a great location. Pahrump really needed one, and I'll explain why in a second. But first, the Supercharger here, there's 8 stalls. We're right in the parking lot of a Burger King, a Smith's grocery store, and also right across the street here, or right across the parking lot I should say, is the Pahrump Golden Nugget, which I believe is a casino, open 24 hours, so that's pretty cool. As far as the stalls themselves, 7 of the 8 are pole installs, which is super great if you're towing or trailing something. There's one back install hidden over by the generator, but most of them here are pole-in, which is super convenient. And like I said, only 8 stalls, but it's a town where nobody has Teslas, so for now, 8 stalls is plenty. They're all 250 kilowatts, no magic dock, no version 4. These are supposed to open, I think, a year ago or sometime in 2023. I don't know what pushed it back, but I know the permit's been here for a while, so maybe that's why they're not V4, I'm not sure, because it's been in the works for a long time. So maybe the permit said V3, and they finally came around to building it out, but super great location and very, very happy for this reason. Let's say you're a Tesla owner who lives in Las Vegas, just like me, and you want to make a trip out to Death Valley National Park. Before now, if you wanted to make a day trip, you'd have to go up to Beatty, Nevada, stop there to charge, and then go to Death Valley, which would add an extra hour to your trip. So you'd have to drive an hour out of the way there and then an hour out of the way back. The straight route from Las Vegas to Death Valley does include driving right through Pahrump, so now you can just stop here at the Supercharger and charge here on your way there and your way back and save 2 hours out of your day. And you might have been able to stretch it from Vegas to Death Valley and back in one day without having to stop and charge, but it would be cutting it close. And the last place you want to be stuck at without any battery in your Tesla is the hottest place on earth. But thankfully now we got a Supercharger here in Pahrump, which is the halfway point between Vegas and Death Valley. So if you want to even make a day trip or stop here to charge, go to Death Valley, you can camp in your car overnight and probably have enough battery for that, and then hit the Supercharger on your way back home. So super happy, super excited, and the Death Valley trip is going to be coming up soon for us for sure. I don't know if it was the Las Vegas Tesla team that made this happen. I assume it is, but either way, shout out to you guys. You guys are so awesome. We've grown so much over the past year in Las Vegas with Superchargers almost all over the city now. And now we're out here in Pahrump. That's super cool. You guys are super great. I know you guys watch these videos sometimes too, so if you're watching, what up? I drove all the way out here over an hour just to show you guys the Supercharger. You know, I don't work here sometimes. I'm not wearing scrubs. I just got off work in the hospital. I don't pick up shifts there sometimes. I drove all the way out here just for you guys. So if you appreciate that, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the Superchargers growing like crazy out here. And as always, catch you in the next one.